What's up, guys? Welcome back to this channel. I'm Robel, and today we're diving into this insane spinning carousel animation in After Effects. You guys went crazy over it in my last video, so I'm hooking you up with a free template you can tweak, customize, and make it your own. It's clean, it's smooth, it's super easy to use. No stress, just results. So buckle up, let's just jump right into it and make some fire visuals. Okay guys, welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to use this template. I already made this carousel template where you can control it with this carousel control. You can control the rotation, the position, the scale, and just pretty much everything. As you can see, you can rotate it in any direction that you want, and it's really easy to use. Also the scale, you can make it bigger, smaller. This is going to be available for everyone in my Patreon for free. I'm going to use this template as a base for my next video. The way we're going to do it is I imported this video where I just swipe around my hand swipe gesture. Once I did that, and we are going to make the carousel spin using this video. So the way we're going to do is import your videos and prepare, let's say 10 screenshots from your screens. These are just some random screenshot I took, and it can also be videos, and it's really easy to customize it even individually. For example, if you want to make bigger the second video, you can make it something like this without affecting the rest of them. So it's really cool. So let's get to the video. We have this video, and I'm going to create a new composition here, and I'm going to put this composition in the comps folder so that we can get organized as well. And once we have it here, this is our video. So the way we're going to do this is first we need to 3D track it so that we can place this 3D carousels here. So I'm going to search on the effects 3D tracker. Make sure you turn on this detail analysis and let After Effects do its thing. And it's going to take a couple of minutes to track the whole footage. And once we finish tracking, and then we'll get back to it. If you're enjoying this video, consider supporting me on Patreon. You'll get exclusive project files, bonus content, and help me keep creating more videos for you. The link is in the description. Okay, now we finished tracking, and I'm going to increase some track point size, something like this, to select some part of the video where I want to place my solid objects. And I'm just going to create something like this, create a solid and a camera. Once you do that, you have this one. This will be the main position that we're going to try and put our whole carousel. So the way we're going to do it is go to your main composition here on the main. You're going to have this on a link down in the description, so make sure to download this and to follow and how to use this. So just copy everything from the main and then paste it into your new comp you just 3D tracked, and just paste it there. And now we have it here. That's perfect. And the way we're going to attach this carousels into this track solid is by dragging this pick whip tool, and then by at the same time pressing shift, and then just drag it down to the solid layer. And once after you do that, just change the parent link from the track solid to none again. And you can turn off the solid layer because we no longer need it. And in this red solid, I'm going to reduce this size of the carousels, and it's going to be big as this. So take a look at this. Now it's stuck in the middle of our video, and also we can make it, we can animate it. So for example, once we swipe it, we can make it turn. So let's do that. So once we swipe somewhere around here, I'm going to start a rotation keyframe. So just press R in the carousel control, press R, and you will have this XYZ rotation, and we're going to rotate it on the Y-axis. So just make a keyframe on the Y-axis on 0, and then once you do that, let's say around the last frame, I'm going to rotate it around 1 rotation. So something like this. So let's take a look around. That's perfect. It might be a little bit fast, so I'm going to change it to, let's say, 0.5. Half a rotation will be okay. So I'm going to select all the keyframes, right click on them on the keyframe, and then go to keyframe assistant, and easy is all the keyframes. That's perfect. And now the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to replace this yellow things with our screenshots. And this is really easy to do. You have these folders for every HUD here. So the way you're going to do is just select one picture. For example, this one, this is just some screenshot I took from one of my projects, and then I'm going to drag it down into this first HUD one, and I'm going to turn off the orange, and probably we don't longer need it. And I'm going to press scale, and then I'm going to make it bigger so that, yeah, till I'm happy with the results here. So let's say I'm okay with this, I like it, and once I put that, you can go back to your comp you created, and you can already see that one of the carousels are filled with the picture, but there's more things to be done, so we'll keep going. And so once you do that, we want it to have a phone screen. For example, we want to have the edges to be rounded. So I'm going to choose this rounded rectangle tool, place the rounded rectangle like this, and yeah, make sure there's no fill to it, and also the stroke is somewhere around 10 pixels, should be enough. And once you do that, go back in here in the shape layer, in the rectangle path, that is roundness, and increase this roundness until you are happy with the results. For example, I want to have like some iPhone type of edge, so this around 111 for me works, depends, but yeah, just keep it that way. And once you do that, duplicate this layer, and on the duplicated layer, make sure you have the fill to white and the stroke to 0. And the way we're going to need this is I'm going to use this as a track matte. So on the picture, go to your track matte and choose the shape layer 2. That is at the bottom here. But you still can't see the edges because it turned it off. But once you turn it on, now this looks like a phone screen with a white edge. So this looks really cool. And as you can see here, we can take a look at the HUD we just put here, and this looks cool already. But we can add some glow in it and stuff afterwards. It's going to look even cooler. But you can also change this blending mode from screen to normal, let's say, and you can take a look at it more. But you can make it normal and reduce the opacity, or you can play around with it. But it's really customizable, so you can use it. So I'm going to take it back to screen. Now I'm going to replace every HUD with the screenshots that I have. So I'm going to do almost the same things what I have done with this. So drag a screenshot here again, delete this orange solid, and here on the screenshot, adjust the image to fill the gaps, something like this. And I'm going to copy the shape layer for both of them, and I'm going to paste them here. And I'm going to put the shape layer down, and here on the track matte, I'm going to select the shape layer 2. And now we have the same thing outline, the same outline on the HUD tooth. So I'm going to move on to the third one, but take your time with it and do the same things for all of the HUDs. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to skip this process, but you do the same. Now I'm finished putting all the carousels rounded edge on each of the carousel images, and as you can see now it looks like it's a proper home screen. And the next thing we're gonna do is we can actually make all of them change this mode, the blending mode, from screen to normal, and we can reduce the opacity for all of them. Just select everything by shift clicking, press T, and then reduce the opacity like a bit, let's say around 60 or 70. And I think 60 works fine. Okay, 60 works fine. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a glow to them. And the way you're going to add a glow is really easy. I'm using deep glow, but you can use the normal glow as well. But just play around with the numbers. But once you're happy with the glow settings, just copy the glow and paste it on each of them. And this will just makes everything look pop and just more cooler. But it's too much, so I'm going to reduce the radius and also the exposure a little bit, and I'm going to add also a tint to it, just a monocolor, just something like a bluish color would work fine, something like this. And I'm going to add also a chromatic aberration, and yes, just to play around with these numbers as well. And once I think I'm kind of happy with how it turned, I'm just going to put around 100, maybe reduce this, and I'm going to copy this and select everything and paste it there. And look, now all of our videos are now with a glow, and also it just looks more cinematic. And here on the animation, you can also rotate it a bit on the z-axis because it just looks cool. And here on the middle, it will tilt a bit, like something like this, and then go back to the original state. So I'm just going to copy the previous keyframe here on here and then paste it here. And then I'm going to select the keyframes here and then right click on it and keyframe assistant and easy ease it. And let's take a look at what we have done so far. So this is how you can create this really cool animation with the carousels that you can just customize it to any way that you want. And the rest left is this rotoscoping this hand, but I have a lot of rotoscoping tutorials before, so make sure to check out my previous videos as well. But you can find this template that I have made, this carousel animation, for free on my Patreon. The link is down in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed this video and you got some value out of it. And if you do, make sure to like and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. And till next time, love you guys. Bye.